Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I am going to discuss the topic Indus Water Treaty. From where this treaty originates, why India suspended this Indus Water Treaty in 2025 after the Falgam incident, and what impacts could be faced by Pakistan with the suspension of this treaty. Indus Water Treaty came into effect in 1960 with the mediation of World Bank. Before this treaty, Pakistan and India were engaged in hydel conflicts. This was because of the fact that Britishers divided subcontinent in such a way that main headworks from where water comes were located in Indian administered territory, and the irrigation canals, which were dependent on the flow of water from these main headworks, were established in developed in Pakistan administered territories. As a result of this, Pakistan became completely dependent on India for the flow of water. India has always been our arch rival. It has always tried to destroy Pakistan in one or other way. Therefore, in 1948, India stopped the flow of water from Upper Bari Doab Canal. As a result of this, Pakistan found itself in a near drought condition with a 1.7 million people becoming affected by this step. With the international efforts of international actors, Pakistan and India entered in a temporary agreement in 1948 that meant uh, uh, forced India to flow water to Pakistan. In exchange, Pakistan would pay India for the flow of water. This was a temporary agreement. This was a temporary framework. With the years of efforts from Pakistani side, both India and Pakistan finally entered into an agreement that is called Indus Water Treaty in 1960 with the mediation of World Bank. This treaty divided western rivers and eastern rivers between Pakistan and India. Pakistan was given western rivers Indus River, Jhelum and Chenab, while Ravi, Satluj and Beas were given to India. Also, the treaty mentioned mechanism to resolve future conflicts. It established permanent Indus Commission at the Pakistan and India level. Along with it, it included the uh, framework of permanent court of arbitration. If permanent Indus Commission fails to reach an agreement, Pakistan or India can refer to the case to the permanent court of arbitration. If this court still becomes unable to resolve the conflict between both countries, Pakistan and India can reach to the World Bank as well. So this mechanism was formulated in such a way to resolve any future conflicts. The Indus Water Treaty has been a historic development and a major initiative between in Pakistan and Indian relations. It has sustained 1965 war, 1971 war, Kargil war, and many conflicts, minor and major conflicts that have arisen in Pakistan-Indian relations. Indeed, India has violated the treaty by establishing, developing Kishanganga Dam. Pakistan has referred the case to the Permanent Court of Arbitration, and India has for many years sought to renegotiate the treaty with Pakistan. However, in 2025, after Failcom incident, India sought this that this was opportunity for it to completely and unilaterally suspend this treaty, and India did this. Why India suspended this treaty? Because there is continuously growing population in India. India has been number one populated country in the world, while its water resources are still limited, and these water resources cannot fulfill the needs of the growing population. Also, climate change has affected the water resources in the country. As a result of these factors, Indian states are seen to be engaged in multiple conflicts with each other, with one another. Also, at the Brahmaputra River, China is building its Medog Dam, and Nepal is also building its dam on the other rivers that that flow to the India. So, therefore, India has unilaterally suspended this treaty. There could be many other factors, but these factors appears to be dominant. These factors appear to be dominant. What impacts could be faced by Pakistan with the suspension of this Indus water treaty? Let's consider one by one. First of all, in currently does not have India does not have water storage capacity to stop this huge amount of water flowing from the western rivers to the Pakistan. For now, India can only store 10 percentage of the water flowing from these western rivers. However, in future, India might establish major dams to stop the significant amount of water. But for now, it does not have this huge capacity of storage of water or storage of water. However, the treaty has been essential for Pakistan to monitor any to monitor flow of water. With the suspension of the treaty, India can suddenly release large amount of water without preemptively informing Pakistan to prepare for the flood situations. In this way, in the suspension of the treaty could affect Pakistan. Also, India may stop the flow of water, causing drought condition in Pakistan. Pakistan's economy is largely dependent on agriculture sector. While the agriculture sector fulfills its 90 percentage of water from the Indus rivers. So therefore, any minimum stoppage of the flow of water might affect the crops growth, energy production, and rural poverty factor in Pakistan. With the suspension of the Indus Water Treaty, Pakistan's provinces might engage in interprovincial conflicts. Already, Sindh and Balochistan show grievances against Punjab. This situation might inflate with the suspension of the treaty. So these challenges could affect Pakistan. These factors could affect Pakistan, its economy, its security, its integrity. In this doomed scenario, Pakistan has to strengthen its legal team to fight this issue at the international level, because Pakistan's uh, international legal expertise is purely equipped. Therefore, Pakistan always loses its international uh, uh, conflicts, its international issues. Also, Pakistan has to develop its own dams to store water. It has to build its own monitoring system to monitor the flow of water in drought and flood condition. Along with it, there are many factors that should be considered by Pakistan. I don't have left with time to explore them in detail. We will discuss it in other video inshallah. Thank you so much.